Hello and welcome to Energy. Coming up on today's show, we'll visit O'Fallon's parks where volunteers are making a difference. New equipment is being installed and Frisbee golf is in full swing. All this and more coming up on Energy. O'Fallon's Civic Park is ready for play thanks to some volunteers who donated their time.
Every spring, volunteers from various organizations, schools, and families give of their time cleaning our parks for everyone to enjoy. Last year, U.S. Navy Recruiting Station St. Peter's reached out to O'Fallon to provide service to their local community, mulching at Canals Park. This year, they are volunteering their services sprucing up Civic Park.
So we're just out here spreading some mulch out, getting ready for the kids. Spring's coming. We're just going to clean up some leaves from the fall and just make sure the park's ready to go for the warm weather.
Well, we always want to give back to the community, and it's part of our duty and to serve the country, and part of the country is the community. So it's always a great thing to do for us, and always give back to the community.
I believe the Navy thinks it's a bigger part of something else and really strives for helping out the neighborhoods, and we like to make a good impression. It makes me feel pretty good about myself. I've done volunteer work before for the Humane Society, and this is my first time working on a park, so it's a big deal to me.
This project not only helps the city's Parks Department, it also helps out the Navy and their mission.
The future sailors, it's good for them to be out here, first off, because it helps support Navy awareness and it helps raise Navy awareness for the community. But it's good for them to get in the habit of realizing there's a lot of humanitarian things that we do within the Navy. So a lot of students, some of these guys are young students and they haven't been out in the world. So this is just going to open their eyes to the different opportunities and see what it's like and feel what it's like to give back to the community.
The volunteers who give of their time each year are a huge asset for the city.
Over the past couple of years, we've been working with a lot of different organizations to volunteer their services to come out to the parks to assist us in projects. It saves the Parks Department several hours in completing this project. It's a big help to the city, it's an asset, and we enjoy having them come out.
The oldest playground in the city has been replaced by a brand new structure that's safer, more accessible, and built to last.
O'Fallon Sports Park is no longer home to the city's oldest playground. That has been replaced by a new state-of-the-art low-maintenance structure. The work had been planned for a while, and certain features were fundamental to the final design.
In one of our quarterly meetings, we sat down and we had a bunch of different, bunch of different designs, and this is the one that we all came together and chose. This one is actually ADA compliant now. It means that somebody in a wheelchair can actually use this playground, and the safety tile is safer for the kids than actually having the mulch.
As the work progressed, park visitors were understandably curious and eager for its finishing touches. On this last day of assembly, park staff were getting set to open it up to the kids.
Makes us excited to see that we, and the little kids out here playing on it. That's what we do our job for. Oh, they love it. It's that they're ecstatic to play on it. It's something new for O'Fallon, and the amount of excitement the kids have that already they're just coming to watch us work on it. Now they can actually play on it, and that makes us happy. Every day we have people coming by to want to play on it, and we have to say not yet, not yet. And today's gonna be kind of nice. We can say, go ahead, you can play on it.
Spring is here and O'Fallon's parks crews are busy prepping our parks for those busy summer months. Joe Meyer has more.
During the long winter months, O'Fallon parks lay dormant. But once the weather turns warm, O'Fallon park crews spring into action. And this year's staff has made a few important upgrades to playing fields at Ozzie Smith Sports Complex and Westhoff.
put new fence up that helps keep the players safe, because they were starting to curl under and were starting to rust, and they were just not becoming unsafe for the players. Put all new fence capping on. It keeps them from, when they go for a fly ball, that they're not cutting their hands. It's starting to dry rot, so we got all new ones to make it look nice. So we had to tear it all down, and we recycled all the fence, and we put all new fence cap on, which takes time because it clips on little by little, so it takes a lot of time, a lot of man hours to get that done.
Next time your child plays ball over at Ozzy's, you'll notice an upgrade on the signature field.
We took out the old field mix and we brought in a new field mix, and it's not the standard field color, it's a red color. And hopefully this year it'll make the field a little more playable when wet conditions happening, and it'll definitely help with the drying time, and we think it's really appealing to the eye too when people come up and see this field.
Improving and upgrading our fields can be challenging for our staff due to changing spring weather conditions and the complexity of each project. Besides new fencing and playing upgrades, crews installed new wood backstops behind home plate and in the bullpens.
Well, it's about protecting the fences. Years of the balls hitting the backstops have ruined the fences, so we put in a 6-inch curb with the backstop on top of it made out of wood. And it also helps with kids with wild pitches, the ball coming back to the catchers, and it gives a nice appearance to the fields too.
Thanks to O'Fallon's Parks crew, our baseball fields just became safer with expanded functionality. And next time your child hits that bomb over the left field fence, remember that your tax dollars made that fence sturdy and safe.
They had a lot of rain, but the grass is starting to look good and nice and green, and then got some new dirt down on some of the fields and filled in all the low spots and the holes, and everything should be good to go for the baseball season to make everything safe for the players.
The City of O'Fallon's Landscape Division is excited to announce that they've been recognized once again for their efforts in keeping O'Fallon green.
The Arbor Day Foundation recently announced the recognition of O'Fallon, Missouri as a Tree City USA. This is the 13th straight year O'Fallon has earned this distinction. The Tree City USA program is sponsored by the Arbor Day Foundation in partnership with the U.S. Forest Service and the National Association of State Foresters. The title is renewed each year that the city meets several criteria, including holding an Arbor Day ceremony. This year's ceremony will be held at the Founders Day and Garden Expo on May 6th in Fort Zumwalt Park.
Each year we build on our program, and consecutive years of effort really begins to pay off. If you've ever gone to a new subdivision, that little community has all small trees and it feels really open. And compare that to an established neighborhood where the trees arch over the roadway and create a backdrop for all the homes. Trees really bring a lot of value to the community. And trees are the only infrastructural component of a community that actually increases in value over the years and time.
O'Fallon's urban forestry program also received a boost from the Missouri Department of Conservation, which recently presented O'Fallon with a Tree Resource Improvement and Maintenance Program grant.
We're really happy with the way the Missouri Department of Conservation supports O'Fallon's tree program. Last year in 2016, we received a $10,000 trim grant, and actually this year in 2017, we'll receive another $10,000 trim grant. The city is going to use the trim grant money to replace trees in our parks and on city property in advance of the emerald ash borer problem that we know is on the way, and also to educate people, and that is also steered towards educating residents about the emerald ash borer problem.
The emerald ash borer is an invasive species that has killed millions of ash trees throughout the nation. This invasive species was first discovered in the O'Fallon area in the spring of 2014, and since then the city has been working on combating the problem. To find out more about this invasive species and the city's progress thus far, visit o'fallon.mo.us/emerald-ash-borer.
Next up on Energy, we're heading over to Fort Zumwalt Park to take a look at the challenging disc golf course known as the Fort.
Disc golf players know that when they're looking for a challenge, they need to head down to Fort Zumwalt Park and play around at the Fort, St. Charles County's premier disc golf course. This scenic 18-hole course loops its way throughout Fort Zumwalt Park and will test even the best disc golfers. The terrain of the fort offers a mix of open fairways, rolling hills, and wooded canopies, encouraging players to use a variety of discs and throwing styles. And with multiple tee-off locations and pin placements, every trip to the fort plays differently. That must be why regular players stop by the fort so frequently.
It's a nice course. It's pretty spread out. You have some open holes, you have some holes that are kind of in the woods, and it's not too far of a walk, from start to finish. It's pretty condensed but still spread out. Just all in all, it's a good course.
It's not far from home. It's only 15 minutes from where I live, and it's a good course. I mean, it's well maintained, and there's always a good group of people out here.
I mean, you can't really get a more challenging course. I mean, there's trees, there's hills, there's corners. It's pretty cool. Plus, there's people walking around, lakes. It's pretty cool.
The beautiful scenery and challenging courses are a big draw for seasoned golfers, but the fort is actually perfect for players of any skill level. This par 60 course allows players to practice every aspect of their disc golf skills, from uphill and downhill shots to technical putts. There are even a few holes that let you really air it out on fun driver shots. And with free scorecards located at the first hole and plenty of signage to guide you throughout the course, a trip to the fort is a walk in the park for every player.
It's widespread out, but it's also not too long of a walk, doesn't get you too tired, not too tough of holes, it's not all competition. If you're not, new to the sport, just come on out and have some fun.
It's just a good time. Get out here with a group of friends. It's a fun outdoor activity. You get to get outside, get to just enjoy the weather on a nice day like today, and it's free, so it's always a good time.
The fort is located at Fort Zumwalt Park and is open to all ages during regular park hours. Convenient maps at each hole will point beginners and experts toward the proper tee pad, and your free scorecard will guide you to the next hole. No matter what your skill level, you're in for a fun game in a beautiful park every time you stop by the fort.
Plans are underway for the River City Rascals' upcoming season. Here's a look at what's ahead for 2017.
The River City Rascals baseball season is upon us, and there is plenty of fun to be had at CarShield Field Stadium this year for the whole family.
We're really excited for the upcoming season. I think we've got a lot of really fun things planned for this year. A lot of our staff is new, so we've been able to take some new ideas just to freshen things up with the Rascals, but also staying true to our fans in the community and what they expect from us year after year. Outside of all of our fun Rascals games on 49 this year, we're going to be having our STL Legends game on August 19th. The game is going to feature some big Cardinals legends, including Jim Edmonds, Skip Schumacher, Rick Ankiel, and Fernando Tatis, as well as many more. And we're still working on building our roster for that game in August.
Attending the River City Rascals game isn't just about baseball, it's about family fun, and there will be plenty of that with this year's promotional nights.
One thing we're bringing back this year we're really excited about is our joint superhero and princess night with our scout sleepover we'll be having in August. Some of the other things we're doing is bringing back our Kids Club Sundays with fun promotions like planes, trains, and automobiles with some of the characters from the movie Cars. Another thing we're really excited to be featuring this year is community nights. We had Keep It in the O night last year for City of O'Fallon, so we're looking to expand that and really, become one with our community again and work with some of the other local cities here in St. Charles County.
One great thing about having the River City Rascals in our town is that it provides an affordable, fun-filled night for the whole family.
We pride ourselves on being really family friendly and affordable. Our most expensive ticket that we have here is only $13, which is, really, you're not going to find that anywhere else. We're really lucky to be able to offer that to our fans. We do have some other nice areas like our Budweiser party patio down the first base side. That's all you can eat and drink, and that's $30. So it's still really affordable, and you're getting all of your money there in food and drink too. And there's also really nice areas if you want to host a get-together out here, including our ballpark tent suites and our new Rascals Bar and Lounge that we have down the first base side.
River City Rascals baseball will officially begin on Friday, May 12th at 6:35 p.m. when they take on the normal Corn Belters. So don't miss out on a fun-filled night for the whole family.
Every night there's something fun going on, there's something activity you can do, and you're never gonna have the same experience twice. You know, you might see a game, but it's never gonna have the same ending. You're never gonna see the same promotion. So it's always gonna keep it fresh and exciting for you, while also really focusing on you as the fan rather than everybody who comes in as a number.
For more information on the River City Rascals, visit rivercityrascals.com.
The Tourism and Festivals Department is looking for parade entrants for the annual Heritage and Freedom Festival Parade.
Celebrate America's birthday by being a part of O'Fallon's Heritage and Freedom Fest Parade. Civic organizations, veterans posts, bands, churches, scout troops, businesses, and individuals are encouraged to create an entry and join the competition for prizes. The parade takes place on Tuesday, July 4th in downtown O'Fallon. This year's theme is Celebration of Flight. Entries will be judged on how well the parade theme is expressed, with extra points awarded for incorporating music and mechanical movement. Cash prizes will be awarded for Most Patriotic Float, Best Musical Float, and Best Overall Float. Plaques will be presented for Best Color Guard and Mayor's Choice. To fill out an application and see a list of rules and helpful tips, visit heritageandfreedomfest.com/parade.
Now it's time to check in with this week's calendar.
Registration is underway for this year's Summer Soccer Camp. This marks the 21st year that former professional player Jamie Swanner is offering his Summer Soccer Camp series to help players improve their technical skills while having fun. Each day, campers will be introduced to challenging and exciting games that will help them leverage their ball handling, teamwork, strategy, and other skills. Parents are encouraged to attend each training session, not only to watch their kids play and have fun, but to observe and take note of the drills and games the kids enjoy the most. The cost of each session is $80 and includes a camp t-shirt. Camps and clinics will be held Monday through Thursday in Sports Park. For more information, go to CoreSoccerTraining.com. Come out and enjoy O'Fallon's annual Family Fishing Day at Lake Wetzel and Fort Zumwalt Park. The Department of Conservation and the Missouri Stream Team will be in attendance. There's plenty of fun for the whole family with free activities for the kids. It all takes place on Sunday from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. and is free and open to the public. Camp in the great outdoors at a historic Zumwalt Park. This overnighter is perfect for beginners to learn the fundamentals of camping, including how to set up a tent, handy outdoor skills, and having a cookout. Bring a potluck side dish to share and we'll cook the hot dogs. You will also enjoy a wonderful evening around the campfire listening to a storyteller, making s'mores, and singing. Then wake up to breakfast on Saturday morning. Family Camping Night takes place on Friday and Saturday, June 9th and 10th, from 6 p.m. to 10 a.m. The cost is $35 per family for up to 5 people, with additional members at a cost of $5 each. Be sure to register by June 2nd. Are you looking for a race with a fun twist? Sign up for the Renat Spirit Center Challenge Run. This family-friendly run includes a variety of obstacles, army crawl, tire run, and the slack line, to name a few. You're guaranteed to have a lot of fun, get a little dirty, and maybe even muddy too. This is not an officially timed event, and all participants who reach the finish line will receive a medal. Afterwards, join in the party on the lawn with free entertainment and a showing of Disney's popular animated feature, Moana, at 8 p.m. Don't miss the action, the fun, or the challenge run. Register today.
That's it for today's show. Thanks for joining us. We would now like to leave you with this year's Easter egg hunts.
Loser!